Today, we're going to unpack the story of one of the most stubborn habits out there, smoking. We're going to look at everything, from why people even start, to how it gets its hooks in you, and most importantly, the incredible journey of finally quitting.
And really, this is the core question, isn't it? We all know it's bad for us, yet people pick up that first cigarette every single day. So what's really going on? What are those powerful forces that can make us do something we know we shouldn't? Well, that's what we're here to figure out. So let's start at the beginning. The road to becoming a smoker, it's almost never a single big decision. It's more like a perfect storm, A little bit of social pressure, some personal stuff going on, and the influences all around you. They all come together.
And those triggers are everywhere. For a lot of people, it's about wanting to fit in with your friends. For others, it might be a way to deal with stress. Or maybe it's just plain old curiosity. It could even be a little bit of rebellion, a way of saying, I'll do what I want. Any one of these can be that first little spark.
And, family influence is a huge one. When you grow up seeing people smoke every day, it just becomes normal. It stops being this strange, dangerous thing, and instead it feels just as ordinary as someone having a cup of tea or sitting down for dinner. And that makes it so much easier to try it yourself.
Okay, so how does trying it once or twice turn into something you feel like you have to do every day? Well, this is where it stops being just a choice and starts being about chemistry. Let's get into the actual science of how this addiction works. The main culprit here is a chemical called nicotine. It's the addictive substance in tobacco. And when you smoke, it absolutely races to your brain. It hits these receptors and tells your brain to release dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical. And for a moment, you feel calm, you feel good. But here's the catch. That feeling disappears pretty fast. And that's what creates this powerful loop, this addiction cycle. You inhale, the nicotine hits your brain, you feel that temporary calm, but then the nicotine levels drop. And your brain, remembering that good feeling, starts screaming for more. That is the trap that keeps so many people stuck. So, breaking a physical cycle that powerful, well, it takes an equally powerful mental tool. And that tool is willpower. It's that inner strength, that conscious decision to say no to your body's cravings and take back the controls. It's a classic case of mind over matter. Now, beyond just the addiction, we have to talk about the true cost of smoking, because this is a habit that comes with a really steep price tag, and it's a price you pay with your health, your money, and it even affects the world around you. I mean, the health effects are just stark. You look at a healthy body, you see easy breathing. But for smokers' body, you see coughing, shortness of breath. A strong heart becomes a heart at a much higher risk for a heart attack. Even your skin shows it. And your immune system gets weaker, making it harder to fight off sickness. And the impact doesn't stop with your own body. Not at all. There's the huge financial drain, right? Then there are the social limits. It can be isolating to be a smoker these days. And then there's the environmental damage, which is something we don't always think about. Let's just talk about that financial drain for a second. A pack-a-day habit can easily cost you thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. Just think about that. That's money for a vacation, a down payment on a car, an investment in your future, literally just going up in smoke. And then you've got all these hidden costs. Secondhand smoke, which puts your friends and family at risk, all those cigarette butts that pollute our planet. It can even strain your relationships and limit what you can do socially. The ripple effect is just enormous. But, and this is a really important but, no matter how long someone's been smoking, that is not where the story has to end. The last part of this journey is about quitting. And yeah, it's a huge challenge, but the rewards are absolutely incredible. You've probably heard this phrase before, going cold turkey. It means you just stop, all at once. No cutting back, no patches, nothing. It's a pure test of your willpower against your body's cravings. And for that reason, a lot of people say it's the hardest way to do it. Now here is the most hopeful, most powerful message in this whole story. The benefits of quitting, they don't take years to show up. They start happening almost instantly. The very moment you stop smoking, your body kicks into gear and begins this amazing process of healing itself. And just look at how fast it works. In only 20 minutes, your heart rate starts to drop back to normal. After just 12 hours, the carbon monoxide levels in your blood are back where they should be. Give it 2 weeks and your lungs start working better. And after only 1 year, your risk of a heart attack is cut in half. It's just remarkable. So, after all that, After understanding why we start, how addiction works, and all the heavy costs, it brings us back to one last question. What really makes that tough journey of quitting worth all the effort? And the answer is pretty simple, isn't it? It's the promise of getting your health back, of having more money, and getting more time to live your life to the fullest.
And really, that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter how or when you started or how many years you've smoked. The power to make a different choice, to choose a healthier future for yourself, that choice is always, always there.